Welcome to my channel, HerbN Locs. It's your girl Kyra, and I'm back in the spot. It's like, no, but for real. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kyra coming back to you with another video. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about lock life. Why I got my locks, how the journey's been going, all that. I would be lying if I said I didn't have a wee bit to drink. We'll start with the main reason why I got my locks. Let's keep it real. I'm not gonna sit here and say because, oh, I wanted to be in touch with this, I wanted to be in touch with that. I don't like doing my hair. My whole entire life, I've always hated getting my hair done. My hair was nice, it was long. My mom always either kept it done, she always kept it braided, but she used to have me up in a hair salon every 2 weeks. And you know what I used to always have in my hair? Them daggone twists in the front with the rest out. That was like one of my go-to styles. Mind you, I used to have my hair relaxed a lot. The tables turned in 6th grade. Sixth grade is when everything happened. I started doing my hair because I thought I was grown and I knew what I was doing. You know, when you mess your hair up and it comes to that point where you just have to get it cut. Yeah, that was me. I remember crying because I had to get my hair cut. Like, my hair at one point was literally like real low, bottom, I was going to say bottom back. I never heard no damn bottom back. My hair was all the way down here, and then I had to get it chopped all the way to like up here. I started wearing weave, I believe, like sewing my senior year in high school. I kind of understood more when, you know, some females, they wear weave, sewings, wigs, whatever, just because they don't want to deal with their hair. It does not necessarily mean that you don't have any hair. Like, sometimes it's just too much to handle, like mine was. So I was wearing sewings for a little bit, and then I chopped all my hair off, like pretty much all of it, I believe in 2011 or 12. 2012, because it was after I had graduated high school. I had the little funky Miguel going on, like I had it shaved all around, and then in the top I had like the... With short hair, I found that it was more work. Obviously, you know, not more work than having big old hair, but you have to keep short hair maintained, because if not, you're gonna be looking like a bald little baby chicken bird, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. You're gonna be looking like a little chicken, little bird, little newborn bird, if you don't. So I let my hair grow out. You know, I was still getting perms at this point. I want to say I went like fully natural in 2013. 2013 is when I think I got my last, or put my last relaxer in my hair, when I was in college. I don't know if that's true. It could have been 2015. I don't know, whatever. I was in the Navy, so my hair was in a bun a lot of the time. Hair grew back out according to, you know, every week I would, you know, pretty much just have the same bun going on, and then at the end of the week I would wash it and condition it, comb it out in the shower, being there for 12 years. I'm getting pruny as hell. It's because it took me so long. I just remember before starting my vlogs, I was on YouTube all the time. It's kind of ignorant to, you know, everything about locks and the process, just because, you know, it never pertained to me, so I never knew. Yeah. Once I started doing all that research, I was like, okay. So then at that point, this was before I even started them, mind you. At that point, it kind of like clicked in my head. I was like, it's a lot more to this than, you know, me just not wanting to deal with my hair. Like, there's a lot to this. I give a lot of props to YouTube, to be honest, because it set a lot of expectations on what the journey actually meant, and, you know, how things were gonna go, and it made it more exciting. It wasn't just me getting my hair locked up at that point. It wasn't just me getting dreads. Once I actually started my journey, when I tell you, it was amazing. Just watching your hair transform, feeling your hair transform, it's honestly super exciting. Like, it really is. I feel like that was my favorite part of my first year. I remember the days when I could feel that my hair was actually changing into the texture of a lock. I was like, yo, like, this is cool as hell. The weight change, like, everything changed. Like, I could feel it in my first year. Like, it was about 13 months for it to fully lock. So it took a while, but trust me, that first year I enjoyed. I got my first retwist after 3 weeks. My first wash and retwist actually after 3 weeks. Didn't mess up anything. I remember the lady that started my locks, when she did wash it, she did put my hair in like hair ties, like little sections in hair ties, just to keep everything together. I'm sure that did help a little bit. I didn't have any issues with it coming out at all, but my locks around like the perimeter of my hair, like even a couple in the back, they would not lock up. Like the short pieces of hair that I had like over here, I just remember they just kept coming out. They were like real little at the time, just like some side hairs. They were real little. That was one issue that I did have, but the rest, you know, everything else was chilling, looking crazy, but it was, you know, changing up. My first year, I started doing my own hair. I'm like Mr. Krabs, okay? Mr. Krabs, cheap. Unless it comes to food, because when it's some food, all I do is eat my money. Might as well put that shit on the plate. So since April of 2017, I have been doing my own locks. I have not had anybody else touch my locks since then at all. I've been on the same schedule for the most part. Going back and looking at pictures though, I did do my hair a little bit more often. Like I would probably do it like once a month, sometimes maybe even a couple times, because like, you know, at the beginning of the month and then the end, for whatever reason. But for the most part, for my majority of my lock journey, I've been doing my hair like every 5 weeks. That's pretty much my schedule. That's been my schedule for years. First year, pretty much all I used in my hair was black soap. Mind you, this is all organic. So I use black soap, coconut oil, regular castor oil, aloe juice, or tea tree oil. Of course, now here and there, there's been times where I've used like a shampoo that maybe not, you know, maybe has not been organic, but for the most part, I've kept it organic the whole entire time. Because I just was always like, I don't want any product buildup. Just because I kind of became like a natural, organic, more so type of, you know, girl in that year in 2017 for other reasons. So I just wanted to keep everything as natural as possible. I do want to start using like, I think horse leaf tail, something with horses, and I've been doing a little bit of research and I found that that's actually very, very good for your hair. Right now, what I've been using as of lately to retwist is aloe gel, or my aloe juice. That lily of the desert that I have, I've been using that and just water, honestly. So when I first started, my loose natural hair was down to like about here. So, and then once you lock up, my hair shrank to like, I'll say like a little bit. No, it was past my ears, so maybe like, but your hair definitely shrinks. But once it locks up, girl. So addressing the ugly stage, quote unquote. I never considered my hair to go through an ugly stage at all. I'm not a very high maintenance female. I don't like getting my nails done. I don't like getting my hair done. I don't get my eyebrows done. Like, I'm not high maintenance at all. So that first year did not really bug me. I looked crazy. Let me tell you, what is she doing? What the f is she doing? I didn't care. I didn't care. Some people are scared to start their locks because they're scared of the ugly stage. Now, of course, I will say I did have the advantage of my hair being, you know, a little bit longer than most people's, because I know some people start with like really short hair, but just be confident. And honestly, like, I know you hear all the time from people that have locks, trust the process, but trust the process. Like, I mean that with everything in me. Like, your hair, like, you may look a little rough, you may look a little wild, people may question you for a little bit, but who cares? Don't worry about what anybody says. Like, I never had the desire to wear any wigs or anything like that over my locks. Nothing against anybody who has. Some people like to, you know, switch it up still, even though they have locks, and, you know, just look different. For me, like I said, y'all, I don't care. So I let it be. I let it be, and I think that was one of the most contributing factors to it, you know, my hair being successful in a way. I let my hair be. I let it get rough. Also, something that I did do once or twice maybe, I didn't do it often at all, but I used sea salt a couple times when I was washing my hair, just because I had read or watched somewhere that helped with the locking process, just because it kind of, like, I don't want to say dries your hair out. Something that you can try if you are struggling with your hair to lock. Try using sea salt when you do wash. This has been super exciting and super rewarding. Absolutely love my hair now. Like, I love it. This is the first time in my life where I have actually truly embraced my hair and loved my hair. Like, it's sad to say, but I've been fortunate enough to have, you know, a lot of hair. Some people, you know, struggle with hair growth and things like that. So I'm very fortunate to, you know, have had that, but it's just been difficult, like, trying to find products where my curl pattern looks good throughout the day. Like, some spots are nice, some spots look dry, some spots look curls, some spots have no type of curl pattern. Like, it's a struggle finding something that works for your loose natural hair. Like, granted, I never really did much research, because, like I said, I was never into my hair. I was just like, okay, this shit is in the way, pretty much. It's in the way. I love y'all. I plan on keeping my locks for forever, you know. I have no plans on getting rid of them. Honestly, I may at some point get them trimmed here and there, but that's just because when they get wet, they're heavy. So if I do get them trimmed, that would be the reason why. But other than that, these babies are here to stay. Fellas, if you're watching this, get you a lock queen. How could you say no to this? Like, what? But for real, like, I love my hair. This has been, honestly, one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. I don't make a lot of good decisions. At least I haven't in the past. I have not made a lot of good decisions, but this is top of the list. As far as jobs, I get jobs perfectly fine. Let me tell you one thing. The job that requires me to cut my hair is the job that I will not have. I'm not cutting my hair for nobody, and I mean that 100%. The fact that it's still legal for employers to discriminate against people that have locks blows my mind. Like, our society is wild. Like, it's really wild. I will be 3 years locked in December. The very end of December will be my 3-year anniversary. I encourage anybody who ever asks me, go for it. Like, I just know some people, like, if you're not ready, don't pressure yourself, because some people, you know, they're on their 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th set of locks for various reasons or whatever reason. So of course I would say don't start until you're ready, but I'm just here to let you know that it's a great decision. It really is. Like, I'm always gonna encourage you to go for it. Like, I would never tell anybody, no, why, don't lock your hair, you wouldn't look right. Honestly, I believe you're gonna look right. You about to look bomb. Like, locks on you ladies, let me tell y'all, y'all look good as shit. Y'all look good. Like, and if you're a guy watching this, you got this too, okay? Like, y'all look banging too. Y'all look good. Nobody talk down on you about them. If they look rough in the beginning, don't let nobody psych you out. Like, don't. Not even yourself. You'll be fine. once they lock up, like, listen, let me tell you, the way they look in the beginning is not the way they will finish. You can look at anybody's journey and see that. Like, I will insert a picture of how I was looking in the beginning. Let's see what it's looking like today. Oh man. Look at my man. Yeah. Is that how my hair looks right now? No. My hair is beautiful. Like, don't let nobody psych you out. What's that in your head? What are those? What are you doing with your hair? Is that twisting your hair? I had the same twist in for 6 months. Don't let nobody make you feel like you need to take your hair out. You do you, as long as you are willing to be patient with yourself, be patient with your hair, learn about your hair, learn about yourself. You got this, all right? I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you got some type of clarity, some type of pointers if you're about to start, if you just started, whatever. Like, I hope you feel a little bit more confident in the decision that you're about to make or that you made. Honey, stick with it, be strong, like, you got this. It's worth it, trust me. You got this. Click that subscribe button. That's all I have. I feel like I have talked enough, okay? So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, of course, like always. I don't have no outro, no ending, so see ya.